My dear viewers, have you ever bought something that you didn't want to buy at first? Maybe you have been persuaded by a commercial to buy that in the past? That's our topic today. Barbie commercial. The impact of advertising and advertisements. IBCB will explain this to you today with a case study of Barbie and the Rockers. So stay tuned in. Let's do the time travel to the 80s right now. Imagine you were born around 1980, and while you see the clip I just showed you, you are approximately 5 years old, 5 or 6, and this is your world. Your mom is possibly dressing like Madonna, and everywhere are these crazy colors. Now, I don't want to bore you so much with the crazy colors of the 80s. Let's have a look at the society. More women in the 80s decided to have a career instead of a career at home, and so the need for more daycare places for their children emerged. But the 80s were not only the first decade with higher divorce rates than ever before, but also there was a new concept of life, so that single moms would raise their children alone. As you can see from the chart, the average income raised from 1980 to 1989 by about almost 1/3. But to come to Barbie and the Rockers case study, we must understand what this means. Portable music was a new topic in the 80s, and TV sets were in every household of the nations. The cable TV in the 80s brought us more programs than ever before. How much do you know about consumer behavior? Consumer behavior is a very special kind of marketing, dealing with lots of numbers. That's what influences not only children, but also you today, by a thing named Google and their cookies. The more data you have about your consumer, the easier it is to influence them. And here comes our point. The less experience you have with buying things, the easier it is to entrap you. You know, children want what they just see around them. So here's what I found in the internet about the children of 1986. We have in the USA about 25 million girls. In Germany we have 7 million girls, not divided between east and western part of Germany because I was not able to find the material for the western part alone. And in Canada we have 2.3 million little girls. All these little girls are potential buyers for Barbie and the Rockers, and as you can see, the market is huge. We should not forget that children begin their consumer journey in their infancy. Children also influence the purchases of their parents. In the past, their influence in buying decision was lower, but it is rising since the 1980s. The industry marketing products to children grew since the 1970s extremely. The deregulation laws of the 1980s in the US opened a wide gate for advertisers. Don't forget that what you buy is who you are, and it is still easier to sell to girls than to boys. I'm pretty sure that the one or the other has a very special relationship with Barbie because you were hooked by a commercial when they showed emotion. From the perspective of an adult, you would probably say, "Oh, this commercial is so boring," but seen it from the point of view, from a child's view, this would be create something that could definitely influence her. So for the 60s, this was possibly enough advertisement to sell Barbie dolls, but the times continued, and in the 80s it was not enough advertising anymore to do just a commercial. By the way, you can see this emotion thing that I just told you about very well. You have some happy dancing girls with their new Barbie dolls, and only the one with the old one is unhappy. Barbies were no superheroines and no musician. You can find the whole hero topic throughout the 80s. I'm not sure who invented it, but this became important somehow. So the boys had the heroes, and what had the girls? So for the girls, they needed something else, something special, something with a lot of feeling. I already showed you a chart with the amount of TV sets in every household. I think for Barbie and the Rockers, the heroine thing played a role, but they made it up differently. Some pop stars were really big in the 80s, and I think that was the point where they started to market these series. TV time was expensive, but the chances to make a child buying something it sees in TV is much bigger than when you just do it by a newspaper ad. So I think this was the point for the Rockers, that they created a whole world for the dolls, not just a short movie, but also with stages, cars, furniture, so that the child could live in its very own world. And her rockstar Barbie is her heroine. We should not forget that children growing up in the 80s had access to more money than every generation before had. Was there a better target group than girls from the age of 4 until 12 years? I bet not. So the rock stars became what was for the boys the action figures and He-Man and G.I. Joe. The concept to market dolls with a series was relatively new in the 80s, but for the action dolls it was very successful. We also should not forget that children play adults and they reflect what they see. Can you remember when your mother dressed up and you also wanted to dress up when you were a little girl? That's a perfect example for what I just talked about, isn't it? Makeup and jewelry have also a great fascination for little girls. By the way, do you know that there are not only the rockers for the US market, but also a lot of rockers for the market in South America? I think you have never seen them before. But this topic was very, very successful. In fact, there was not only one superheroine, with being rich and having a career and making a lot of money with their music, but there are at least two heroines, Barbie and Jem, from Jem and the Holograms. I heard in The Toys That Made Us that some Mattel employee meet another employee of Hasbro, and somehow the Mattel employee got information that Jem and the Holograms were planned as something really big, and Mattel did a counter-strike, releasing Barbie and the Rockers earlier than Jem and the Holograms with their 20 minutes special. For Jem, there were 3 seasons of 20-minute comic series planned to be shown in TV, so Mattel adopted the idea. I hope you understand the background that I wanted to give you as a little case study here. Of course, I could start here to talk about the worth of your Barbie, but that's not my intention here. And think again, as a grown-up, but when you go into your child eye, Would the advertising influence you as much as it did when you were a child? Think about it. Think about it twice. And now let's come to what I've already told you about, to Barbie and the Rockers, the little movie.
Hot. And last night's World Music Awards, she won it all!
Barbie's unbelievable. Her new album went mega gold in 1 week. And tickets to a concert are harder to come by than an audience with the Queen.
Barbie and the Rockers have stolen the hearts of France in their sellout concert last night.
Barbie has taken the Rhineland by storm. We have never seen anything like this.
Buenos días, what a concert! Buenas noches, Barbie and the Rockers.
The new darling of the Russian people. We've never want Barbie to go home.
Barbie and the Rockers, what a sensation!
Barbie and the Rockers have won the minds of hearts of China.
Today in Washington, Barbie was named the first ambassador for world peace. And tonight, Barbie will give the final concert in a record-breaking world tour.
How do you feel now that the world tour is over?
Can I have your autograph?
What's next, Barbie, now that the world tour is over?
You've conquered the entire world. What can you possibly do to top yourself?
I can't tell you yet, but I've got something extra special in the works. Sorry, gang, interview's over.
Come on, Barbie, tell us.
I'll only say one thing. It's going to be out of this world. Whew, what a night.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starved.
Yeah.
So am I.
Where to?
Where else?
Clouds in the sky.
Oh,
awesome view!
Look at those stars! And the brightest star of all, Barbie!
Thank you. Dee Dee, what's wrong?
I guess I'm just a little blue now that the tour's over.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, after all the excitement and nothing planned.
What are we gonna do next, Barbie? Hey, gang! Things are going to be fine. Believe me.
So many things we love to do together. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. No friends could ever love each other better forever. We'll stick like glue. It's not hard to explain. 'Cause we're best friends. That's what we'll always be. Best friends. No one like you and me. Best friends. That's what we'll always be. Best friends. So many secrets we share with one another. There is nothing that I would not tell you. We're friends, but not because I just love you forever. We will be true. It's not hard to explain. 'Cause we're best friends. That's what we'll always be. Best friends. No one like you and me. Best friends. That's what we'll always be. We're best friends. That's what we'll always be. Best friends. No one like you and me. Best friends. That's what we'll always be. Best friends.
Feel better?
Gee, Barbie, you always know how to cheer us up.
I can't believe it. We danced all night. Who could that be?
Barbie? For you, special delivery.
Alfie, what is it?
It's engraved in gold.
Open it.
Why, it's an invitation.
Read it out loud.
Read it out loud!
The World Peace Organization requests the pleasure of your company at a ball to be given in your honor as the first ambassador for world peace. Oh my, what an honor. And a ball. It's just like out of a fairy tale. Oh, Ken, will you be my Prince Charming?
With pleasure.
But Diva, what am I going to wear?
Before it dances through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. I don't wanna kiss or hold your hand. If it's funny, try and understand. There is really nothing else I'd rather do. 'Cause I'm happy just to dance with you. I don't need to hug or hold you tight. I just wanna dance with you all night. In this world, there's nothing I would rather do. 'Cause I'm happy just to dance with you. Just to dance with you. Oh, is everything I need. Before this dance is through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. If somebody tries to take my place, let's pretend we just can't see her face. In this world, there's nothing I would rather do. 'Cause I'm happy just to dance with you. I discovered I'm in love with you.
Well, What do you think?
You look fabulous. Devastating. Something's missing. The tiara.
Thanks, Diva. Thank you all.
I don't think you've ever been so gorgeous.
She is beautiful.
Fantastique.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you've just made another conquest, Barbie.
What?
Thank you. Everyone's been asking me what Barbie and the Rockers are going to do next. We've done sellout concerts all over the world. The one place we haven't performed is out of this world.
What?
Barbie and the Rockers are going into the history books. Our next concert, dedicated to world peace, will be the first concert ever performed in outer space.
Outer space?
Outer space?
Yes, outer space.
But nobody's ever done that before.
Exactly. We are going to be the first.
Gee, if we could really pull it off, it'd be super sensational.
Not if, when. Well, guys, what do you say?
I wouldn't miss this for the world. For the universe.
Me neither. Count me in. Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. It's not that I don't think it's a fantastic idea, because it is. It's just, there's so much to do so quickly.
You're right, Derek. But with hard work and a little magic...
Are you ready to board?
Are we ready?
Well, gang, let's go. can't believe it's real. Can you?
You are go for launch.
Roger, go for launch.
We have T-minus 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
We have liftoff. We have a liftoff. Our first ambassador for world peace is heading for the stars.
Yay! We did it! All right! We're on our way! There aren't words to describe it.
This is ground control. Barbie spacecraft. You're looking good.
Our little world with so many different people.
Awesome, isn't it?
Awesome! Get a load of this!
Unbelievable! Incredible!
All systems are go.
It's out of this world!
There's something inside of you. You just can't explain. You can't think it out now. It's driving you insane. Burning desire is what you got. You know there's only one cure. You gotta keep reaching for the stars. Doesn't matter who you are. Don't let nothing stand in your way. You gotta keep reaching for the stars. Reaching for the stars. You're gonna make it someday.
Hello, Interstar. This is Barbie.
Hello, Barbie. We're so pleased you decided to visit. Come right in on pad 5. I'll meet you there.
Barbie, a warm welcome. I'm Dr. Leonard.
Hi. We weren't expecting an audience up here.
Oh, you have one, all right. Small, but very enthusiastic.
Wow.
The Starlight dressing room.
Oh, it's wonderful. Wow. Oh, Ken, it's fabulous.
We'll leave you girls to get ready.
Would you pass me those earrings, please? Thank you.
To broadcast time.
We'll be right there. Well, are we hot? Hot. Definitely hot. Then let's go.
I'm sorry we don't have a limousine for you.
This is better than a limousine.
And here we are. Well, what do you think?
Oh, nice, Dr. Leonard.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Haven't you forgotten something?
What? Oh. The best for last. It's airtime. You're about to go on Worldwide TV live. And now, for the first time in history, from the Interstar Amphitheater, a concert for world peace. Please welcome Barbie and the Rockers.
Hello out there! This is an indescribably exciting moment. The first concert in outer space for the first day of world peace everywhere. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know you want peace as much as I do. Merci. Domo arigato. Gracias. Danke. Grazie. For this very special moment, I've written a very special song. Bobby! I'd like to sing it for you. Please join in, everyone. Sing for peace everywhere. Today is the first day of world peace. If we all want it enough, it won't be the last.
And so ended the most phenomenal concert ever. Barbie and the Rockers concert for world peace from outer space.
Thanks so much, Dr. Leonard. We'll never forget you.
Thank you, Barbie. Your first concert in space was unbelievable.
Bye. Goodbye.
Wow, what a thrill!
You're not kidding.
Yeah, it's hard to express.
Except in music.
All around, are we going out?
can't figure it out.
Ken, look! Did you see that? It was going backwards.
Whoa, what is this?
I don't know. It's wild.
Look, we're home.
Incredible.
I don't know what that was, but we sure got here fast.
Barbie to ground control. Come in, please.
Ground control? Hey, I like that. What are you? Sky Patrol?
Do you give permission to land?
Why, sure. And bring in them little green Martians with you, would you?
Preparing for re-entry.
Wowee! A flying saucer! Neato Pino!
Where is everybody? Maybe we got the wrong airstrip.
Something's definitely weird about this.
Look at all those old planes.
Looks like an old airplane museum.
This is strange.
Hey, look! There's someone.
Come on, Daddy, look!
Holy Toledo! It's magnificent!
Hello?
Are you from outer space?
Yes, we just got back.
Are you Martians?
No! Do we look like Martians? I'm Barbie, and these are the rockers.
I'm Dr. Maryhugh, and this is my daughter, Kim.
Very pleased to meet you.
If you're not from Mars, where are you from?
Why, we're from Earth, just like you. But we got back sooner than we expected. Is today September 25th?
Uh-huh. September 25th, 1959.
1959? Boy, we did get home too soon. Years too soon.
Somehow we've traveled back in time.
That would explain this vehicle.
It's called a space shuttle.
And it will happen. Man will go into space.
And a lot more, Dr. Maryhugh. But I wonder how we'll ever get back.
Don't worry. My dad makes rockets. He'll get you back.
Do you think you can?
Well, I certainly will try, but it'll take some time. We can talk about it later. Kim, why don't you show our guests around?
Oh, can I?
Well, after all, since you're here, you might as well make the most of it.
All right! Woo-wee! Is that hot?
You mean cool. Really cool.
Cool. Very cool.
I'm dressed in pink
So, Barbie, where to?
As I recall from those old movies, wasn't the malt shop the hip place to go? Isn't that where you and your friends go after school?
I don't have a lot of friends.
Yes, you do. You have us. We'll always be your friends.
That's right.
We mean
Don't
it.
you forget it.
You got it.
Gee, thanks.
Now, where's this malt shop?
Wow, do your outfit. Hey, you're new to these parts, aren't you?
Very new. You like to bop?
Yeah!
Want a frozen yogurt, Kim?
A frozen what?
Banana split.
That was fantabulous!
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Wow, you know them? Uh-huh. Where'd they come from? They kinda dropped in out of the sky. Well, they're out of this world, all right.
Thank you! And a one, and a two, and a...
of the world. And in Washington, the president himself has personally asked Barbie and the Rockers to play at the opening of a brand new wing at Cape Canaveral Space Center.
Barbie, what about this concert at Cape Canaveral?
It's such a thrill for us. We're on the verge of a whole new era in space. The wonders ahead of us are...
You sound like you've already been there.
I know we can do anything if we just set our minds to it. That's why we're doing this Rock to the Stars concert, in honor of humanity's reaching for the stars and getting there.
Barbie's singing at Cape Canaveral! Barbie's singing at Cape Canaveral! Barbie's singing at Cape Canaveral!
Today in Washington, London, Paris, and Tokyo, everyone is talking about Barbie's Rock to the Stars concert.
I can't wait to get out there in space. But I don't want to miss your concert either, Barbie.
Oh, you'll get there all right. I'm sure of it.
Barbie, he did it!
Really?
I think I know how to get you home. From what you told me, somehow the position of the planets and the musical chords you played triggered that time tunnel. We just need to repeat those same chords with the planets in the same position.
The singing's easy, but what about the planets?
They'll be lined up the same way the night of your concert.
Oh, this will be the most cosmic concert ever. Yes.
Everything's ready, Barbie.
How can I ever thank you?
Thank me. Thank you. You've convinced me that everything I've been working on is going to happen.
Do you really have to go?
I'm afraid so.
I know. Daddy and I can come with you.
I'm afraid not, Kim. You see, your dad has to finish those test rockets he's building. He's part of the future now. But you know what? I have a hunch we're going to see each other again.
You do?
Here.
Oh, Barbie, thank you.
Whenever you get lonely or sad, you just hold on to that, and I'll be thinking of you, okay?
Showtime, Barbie.
You take care.
first ambassador for peace. Let's welcome back Barbie and the Rockers.
We made it! We're back in our own time.
Just in time for our welcome home concert.
Are you ready to rock? Yeah! Are you ready to rock? Yeah!
Barbie?
Yes? Tim! You're all grown up.
This is my little girl, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Barbie! Wow! Mommy really does know you!
We go way back.
Barbie, you're my favorite.
Barbie's everybody's favorite. For all time.
My dear viewers, I hope you could learn something in this video today. It was no classical Busy Bee video like normally. It was a bit different, but I would like to give you an impact of how different factors have an impact of how we buy things and how we see the world, you know. There is no way that you cannot influence any other person, and successful marketers found successful strategies for making you buying things that you probably didn't want to buy at first. So I hope you learned something in this video and you like my little video. You have some new ideas how marketing works. Question of the day is, what was the first Barbie commercial you ever saw? And can you remember it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to learn what was your first Barbie commercial ever you can remember. So, thanks for watching. You can share, like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next weeks. Your Busy Bee from Germany. Bye!